Good morning, friends. In line with interviews with series of architects, today we are going to meet Mr. Kunnakudi Srinivasan, sir. Happy morning, sir.
Morning.
Hey, sir. Fine, sir. How are you, sir?
Fine.
Hey, sir. Tell me about yourself, sir.
It's a great day that I wanted to share. I mean, the way your architectural excellence is doing one of the noble cause where making our windows open to the society, showing us whom we are. And coming back to me, the thing is the way I have trespassed in the field of architecture since 1991.
Oh, super.
Earlier, I did my schooling in Chennai, then I did my architecture college, Bachelor of Architecture in Mysore University.
Oh, fine.
In the Malnad College of Engineering, Hassan.
Oh.
So I was a fifth batch there. And it went on very well, and then I finished my architecture, then I started working in Bangalore.
Okay.
For quite some time. Then I came here, I was with P.S. Govindrao, and he's one of the artists and the architecture. We did a lot more buildings with him. And subsequently, I worked with one more of his name Rajendran Associates,
Okay.
one of the famous firm out here. That was 3 years of hardcore caption of my experience. With that, I just pulled out my confidence that why not I start my own office.
Oh.
So that was a time in 92 I started with this particular name BAGYAAN Associates.
Okay.
And with the great friends support and good contacts of my qualitative clients, and then with the knowing circles, so we could cover more than 433 projects in the last
super
years.
Great.
And we have a very big name in the society because we do lots more projects in the area of on turnkey basis also.
Okay.
We normally, architects will stop their services with the consultancy alone. So, though that is my cup of tea where I have more strength, then some of the clients came through that they wanted to have it as a single window operations. So when they wanted to do it as a single window operations, they don't want to go in search of their project civil contractors and the project managers or something like that. That was the time. After that, a lot of metamorphosis has happened in the architecture field. So this is what I'm telling during 90s and 2010. Till then, we've been doing a lot of projects on a turnkey basis and a lot of verticals, rather residential, institutional, hospital. We did a lot more schools, colleges. In fact, we did a very good support for our soap factories like Medilink, Care, and all this partially. And thereafter, I went on to my during 2000, then I started doing a lot of stores interiors.
Oh.
So that was the time I did my Wellington Plaza here in Chennai.
Okay.
And then there's a Temple Terrace, which is also done by Govindrao, but we did a lot of all those drawings done by me. So there I did some small shop interiors and a lot more for Bajaj Capital. So many companies we did, all the corporate companies we did. So based on this, even Reliance have invited me to be a consultant for Reliance Retail Limited during 2005.
Okay.
So between 2005 and 8, I was there as a Reliance Tamil Nadu head as a deputy general manager. We did a lot of Reliance Fresh, Reliance Digital, Reliance Smart, Reliance Trends.
Okay.
So all this after the retail fitments, it's been, they have trained me very well even in Reliance at the time of my inception. And thereafter, we did with a teamwork, heading up that particular area. I've been doing that a lot more this one with the interiors. So, in an overall basis, when you see, more of an interiors I have covered in that 433 projects we have covered more interiors. So based on that, my interior circles have become very big. Though I did more architectural marvel projects, about around 120 projects, even some medimix, so factories and soap factories and their media publicity buildings, everything I did.
Okay.
I said, that was the building which has been seen here.
Oh.
So these kind of projects, including construction, designing and interiors, landscape, and all those services we did all together as a one single window operations. So when it is happening this way, then I have been specializing only on interiors. So based on that, the Indian Institute of Interior Design of the Tamil Nadu chapter has invited me to be a member. Then thereafter, and now today I stand as a chairman for the Tamil Nadu regional chapter here for the Chennai regional chapter.
Oh, great.
In Tamil Nadu. And we've been doing a lot more vibrant projects for AAAD. And I'm also associate member of fellow member of Indian Institute of Architects. And good executive committee member, associate for Council of Architecture.
Okay.
We're supporting to all the executive committee members. Though I'm not executive committee member, still I'm supporting for their fraternity and their developments. So these are the things which has been keeping me more vital and have a good sense of circle. So during this kind of a tenure, what happened in 2012, I started slowly venturing upon towards academics.
Okay.
See, any architects have a two domain. One is the practicing. He can be a practicing architect, where he can be a project architect, concept architect, site architect, or something like that. Or he can work for somebody, or he can have his architecture office. Other one is an architect, even if he is not able to perform much in that particular society, he can also become a good academician where he can create some architects.
Okay.
So those kind of colleges are there. About more than 434 colleges are there throughout India. In Chennai alone, in Tamil Nadu alone, we have about 93 colleges.
Okay.
So the thing is, I slowly started venturing upon giving more guest lectures.
Oh, fine.
Many colleges from 2005, it started from Satyabama University like that. So many universities and many colleges, and slowly I ventured with the visiting faculty. Today, after the last 5-6 years, I've been one of the director of colleges, School of Architecture, and I've been supporting all my students for doing thesis, and the next generation has to be grown up very well.
Okay.
So from professional, the conversion to academics is very, very difficult. Because in profession you are the boss. Here,
Yes.
yes. Okay, where you always work with the timeline in a different platform. Whereas when you come to the academics, you have to be coordinated with other faculty members and students, their development and how far they understand certain things. Accordingly, you have to bend and then bring it to the expected level, whatever you are seeking to. So these are the situations which I am just experiencing. In fact, it's very nice.
Super, sir. Great. Okay. Are you doing currently any projects, sir? Or?
Yes, right now I'm doing the residential projects and the interiors.
Okay.
We have a lot of kitchen specialist is one of our franchisee. So we are concentrating more on with the builders. We are tying up with some builders also.
Okay.
We are doing a lot of kitchen interiors.
Okay.
Right now we have assigned for about 23 apartments also.
Okay.
With kitchen interiors. And then of course, when we do the kitchen interiors, being an architect, we never stop there. So once the client comes in and then we start doing that, then they say that we are so and so, and accordingly one of the particular, even right now, I have about 3 clients.
Okay.
One particular doctor from Apollo Hospitals, he has purchased an apartment and then we did this one. Then immediately he said, sir, why not you please support for our wardrobe interiors and then I want to have a fully furnished come and plug and play. Give me that. So that kind of a solution we are doing.
Okay.
So the kitchen is a very good being a key entry with all other builders. Of course, that goes with the builder's acceptance and there we have a mutual some agreement also. So what is happening? Some builders they have their own internal furnishing people, and when they are venturing us, then we will give a better solution with the latest materials and trendy materials. Because now, whenever you are in the practice, that's why we call ourselves as a practice. We are not perfect.
Yes, of
Still
course.
practicing. So the thing is, when we are doing the practice, what happens? We should be to the present trend.
Yes, of
We
course.
should upbeat with the young generation. and you have to learn from them.
Yes.
So from people like me, when we are younger, when we learned a lot more from our seniors, like a lot more than we, yes. And slowly we came to them. Now today we have to learn more from the youngsters. Also, because I have a very good youngsters team in my execution team also.
Okay.
So those people also teach me. So because our learning is till the last breath, you have to be
Yes, of course,
a partner in this world. Otherwise, you cannot survive in this world. So we have to upkeep ourselves. This continuous practice is very much required actually. So we are doing those 3 projects right now. The thing is going on, and we have also assigned with one more institution design.
Okay.
Here in ACR, we are going to come out with one more college.
Oh.
So for that, we are going to be giving the campus design.
Super.
So that's why we am there. I have one more satellite office in Trichy.
Oh.
So I'm going there, and then we are doing a lot more projects over there because the client is nearby. So
Okay.
their office, they have given a very good space. So we have assigned some few architects and the project is going on.
Oh, super.
And of course, the practice is very good. There's no regret on this. Though the market is very feeble and very bad at some point of time because of my yesteryears of my experience, my known contacts and other things. And people never put me down with my
Okay.
So because of that, I find it very big challenge even allocating myself for the academics. But still, I love academics more on it.
Oh, thanks.
So the thing is, this is what is right now happening. And my next generation also have come into architecture. My daughter also, she is an architect.
Oh, great. Oh.
So she is also practicing and she is also giving more support from my office because we channelize with some government sector, public sector
Okay.
projects. So for those public sector projects, we are supporting from our office as a extending contracts.
So your daughter also supporting it?
Yeah, she's
great. Okay.
And one of my student also, he is one of my almost a partner. Like
Okay.
studied in college and then I started practicing in the last 10 years.
Okay.
So only with the known people who can understand our bandwidth and our emotions and sentiments, those people can practice with me. So that is what is happening. And we never let whoever comes to come to us, the son, we will take care of us. Today I'm also heading all the institutions heads there for some reasons. Whenever any for a social cause, we used to support and raise up our voice.
Okay.
So
Super.
that way, I'm supporting more on the fraternity areas of education and then even in the professional ethics, if somebody does it through Indian Institute of Architects, we have been supporting.
Oh, fine.
So this is one of the main. Though I'm hailing from my music family, when I've been trained with I used to play a little bit of violin and more of rhythm sections, and I used to have my light music group during my school's 10th, 11th.
Okay.
I studied in St. John's, and then we had it as a St. John's band. And eventually, my brothers also have become musicians. So one person is the guitarist, other one is the drummer. So in my house itself, I had a very good group.
So definitely you have to tell your about family, sir.
So that is what is happening. Yeah, I'll tell about my son from the beginning of my. Actually, most of the people must be knowing about my father. He is a renowned violinist, Padma Shri Dr. Kunnakudi Srinivasan. And we are all 4 sons and daughters, and I am the second son.
Okay.
Being an architect, my other brother, he's a musician, Sunny Field. He is with the Air Rahman and
Okay.
He is with them for quite more than 2-3 decades. As a musician, he is shining very well. My first younger brother is also a keyboard player, and then he's a guitarist, and then he's right now migrated to US for his personal business. And he is having his own music troupe there in Detroit. And as well as he is also working for one of the corporate companies as a senior finance controller.
Oh, okay.
My last younger brother, who is also a drummer who studied here in Ramchandra, he's a BBS. Then he went and did his masters in Australia.
Oh.
He's a neurosurgeon, neurophysician in Australia. He's having his own hospitals and he's supporting
Okay.
government hospital.
Only 2 brothers are here in India.
Yes, 2 of us are here. One is very busy with real musicians. The music wizard, Singh and Hirajas are.
Okay.
and he's supporting them. And I am into my practice as well as my academics support.
Great.
I have a son and daughter. My son is in Florida. He's studying there, and then he finished and he's working.
Okay.
My daughter she's an architect. She's supporting me for this CPW projects.
Great, sir. Great. Then I think you are too strong in designing the interiors. So what about the challenges you are facing in the retail interiors?
In fact, the retail industries, if we talk about today's trend, the retail boom has started by 2005. That was the time a lot of chain of stores have come in various corporate sectors like Reliance, then Spencer's and all this. During that was a time where, we have, the timeline is it just became a very big challenge. Whenever every stores, how we have to go about is, first of all, the land team will be identifying the complete projects, where it can be done. So who are all giving it for rental and other things, all commercial outlets. So that was the time our real estate also doing fairly well.
Okay.
So the thing is, many people started coming out, and some people started giving BTS also. It is called a build to suit.
Okay.
So they give the open place, and then we can build according to our need. So that was a time many retail outlets has been prompting out. Now, eventually, when the land teams identify about 10 to 12 outlets, I will be selecting only 2 or 3.
Oh.
So this has become a challenge for them because they say, sir, with more effort we have found that then all these places you are avoiding it. Because identifying the project, I should see the feasibility.
Yes, of course.
Being an architect, with the visionary aspect, how I can feed the goods into the system, what kind of a footfall will be there, how is the area, what is the ambience, what about
traffic
is available, where I can keep my DG set and all. Just like this, I have more than 330 checklist is there.
Okay.
Going through that only, I will identifying, and at the end of the day, I will be giving only maximum 2 or 3. That is a very big challenge for land team.
Okay.
So like that when we identify this, immediately we have to do a site data report, SDRs. So we create all the SDRs completely from what kind of what is the water is available, what is the electricity available, whether we have to boost the electricity or less, something like that. Because every retail outlet need to have a false ceiling, flooring, back office, then we have to do a complete back office, the people will be operating, and then we have to have the material feed entry, then vehicular parking, then vehicular movement and people footfall. Everything has to be taken care of, including visual signages and keeping our DG sets. So many things is involved. Because this is the retail, the new discipline came here in the corporate sector. We are challenging with the outside person who is selling the car.
Oh.
So who doesn't even have his uniform, who will not have his cap, who will not have his air conditioning, who will not have a complete this one. But he will also sell the same, there's a Mozambique and an apple, and he will also sell this. And the Kiragari, that is, she's also be selling the greens. Here also will be selling the greens. So there, they will sell it for 1 or 2 rupees.
Yeah, it's 10 rupees.
Again, we also have to sell for the same price.
Yes.
So these kind of challenges has been uprooted during the time when we are opting for this kind of the retail equipment. But a bigger challenge in the longer run, we have to see how we can, because no retail outlets cannot feed you within a day or 2 as soon as you complete your project. For that matter, in most of the business, we know that the return of investment will happen only after the 5th year. So when it comes to the retail equipment, when I have to do 1,500 square feet, this 1,500 square feet, the total costing will be about more than 2.8 to 3 crores. 1,500 square feet. Because we also depends on the gondolas, then the chillers, the freezers, and then wall racks, and then wash machines. Everything has to come because we have to make it. A wash machine is a point of sale. They have to make a billing. So these are the things. Whatever we make the billing, the centralized is this one. In Chennai, how many apples has been consumed today? Then they can see it immediately.
Okay. Oh.
So that was a system. It's a wonderful system, in fact. And accordingly, we will also float through the flight, and the apples and everything comes from US also. And our centralized distribution center is there in Pudal.
Oh.
Here. So like that. So one of the other challenges is the manpower.
Yes, of course.
Because when we have, I have, being a deputy general manager, I have my upline who is the vice president. Through him, he'll be giving me the challenges that Srinivasan, these are the things which you have to complete within the scheduled time.
Oh,
So completing is opening the construction tracker in my laptop. You know what I have to see in Madurai, there will be a tile laying, in Trichy there will be some flooring as well. So I have to control.
okay.
I have about set of more than 7 architects and then around more than 10 contractors. Everywhere we keep facing some problems. Sometimes the local holidays, sometimes the local people coming and harassing, and so many things is happening. So what is the manpower challenges happening in the given resources. So these are the things which we have to see. Accordingly, I have to do them. Then at some point of time, when the timeline is on 13th, we have to complete all the stores and inaugurate. This is in one line from headquarters from the Bay. Then we'll be running around because my office starts at 10:30 only, but our mind starts even at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. So,
Until 11 o'clock we'll be there in the office. So these are the kind of challenges. And moreover, but we had a very good training, though we are very much expertise with the retail in different format. The corporate formation is very different. So for that, 2005, I've been fixed onto the Krishna's office,
okay.
where in Mumbai. When I've been there for more than 6 months of intensive training.
Oh,
So after that only they said you will have to represent completely Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
So then I came. So it's a learning itself, very big learning. In fact, I have to thank Reliance for giving me such a wonderful opportunity.
Okay.
And I did a lot of manpower who participated in various verticals like Reliance Trends. As you must have seen,
Yes.
Reliance
Fresh, Reliance Fresh.
Digital, Reliance Fresh, Reliance Jewelry, even footprint also.
Okay.
Footprint, don't know the footprint is there in Pilpapa.
Okay.
So we did all the stores and we have very good parameters. I had a very good team, both architects and then contractors, engineers and then contractors. Because every design when we complete, that has to be quantumized immediately.
Yes.
So if I do this one design, saying that the quantity surveyor has to do the completely. If I say about 200 wall racks, the 200 wall racks rate, and then it is a total estimation. So these are the things they have to do. What is the tiling? What is the wall area? What is the fall ceiling area? What are the lighting equipments? What are the front glazing? So all this kind of quantumization has to be done. So that kind of situation, the total team was excellent.
Super.
So I was one of the person who is leading there. But actually the whole credit goes to the whole Reliance, the working EPC team.
Okay.
That's a wonderful opportunity.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your wonderful interview. A lot of time you spent with us.
I should also thank Architect Excellence and Mr. Varan for coming all the way here and taking more initiative.
Yes.
And then this is one of the wonderful service, Mr. Varan, we are doing it. Because this exposure is not only for the architects, it is a vice versa. Like the society will be knowing about us, and then we will also learning with other architects, and we should be updating ourselves. So the thing is, this is a wonderful time that we have been there, and I wanted to give a big thank to you.
Thank you.
And I thank each and every one of you for watching this particular one, and thanks a lot, and wishing you all the best.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.